What's up, guys? So I've been living in Berkeley for about a month now, so I wanted to just take a little time and make a vlog showing you kind of what life has been like around here. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is show you around my apartment. Everything in my apartment is really small, so I'm going to switch over to my wide-angle lens so you can see everything a little better. Ready? Alright, here we go. So this is my bedroom. So I share this with one other guy. Hung up the Cincinnati flag, gotta represent. That's my bed where I sleep. I was just doing some planks a minute ago. Closet, we got a nice big closet, so that's good. And then this is my roommate's desk that I commandeered for the weekend. Coming out here to the right, you got the bathroom. Pretty standard bathroom. Sup? Then if you go the other direction, we have our living room where another person is living. Park our bikes inside so they don't get stolen. So this is where our third roommate sleeps. He's super cool about letting us just use this as a hangout area, so that's awesome. Got our TV. That's my bike that I just bought recently. There's kind of a funny story behind that, but I won't go into that here. And behind us, we got our kitchen. Very small kitchen, very limited counter space. This is my food, or my food. This is kind of empty because I need to go grocery shopping today. Got our oven where I make my toast because we don't have a toaster. Microwave, the essentials. And that is all there is to my apartment. Very small. That goes out to the hallway. And then yeah, so not a lot going on around here. So yeah, that's my apartment. It was a little rough getting used to the coziness at first, but now that I've been here a while, it feels more like home. So it looks small, but it feels plenty big enough for me. Moving on, during the week, most of my time is occupied by work. So on a typical work day, basically I just wake up, go to work, sit at work, come home, go for a run, eat some dinner, and go to sleep. So I kind of want to tell you about work, but I also don't want to spend a ton of time on this video talking about that, so I'll just do it really fast. Basically, I work at Lawrence Berkeley National Labs, but long story short, at first I didn't like it, but it's getting better. So that's all you need to know about work. The next thing I want to talk about is my main struggle of my existence since I got here, which is having a car. So what I didn't know when I was coming to Berkeley is that it's extremely inconvenient to have a car in Berkeley. You're not allowed to park in the street unless you have a permit, and you can't get a permit unless your car is registered to an address on that street. But everybody around here is students, so I don't know why anybody would have their car registered at any of these addresses. I think they just don't want anybody parking on the streets in general. But anyway, so this is a map of the parking zones. I live here, and the only places for free parking are outside the colors, but inside the gray line. So the best places for me to park are here and here, which are both about a mile away. And I have to move my car every 2 weeks to avoid the street sweepers, so it's just been an all-around nuisance having a car here at all. My advice: if you're ever moving to Berkeley, don't bring a car, just bring a bike or buy a bike here, but don't bring a car. But anyways, there are cool things about living in Berkeley too. So right next to Berkeley is this huge mountain, hill thing, and there are trails all over it, so you can just walk right up into the wilderness from your house. It's like a few blocks away, so that's really cool. I went hiking up there on, I think it was the first weekend I was here with some other interns that I met. Tons of cool views, it's just an awesome place to be, so I'm just gonna take you guys up there and show you some of the cool things, so we can spin on up to the trails. So you start by just walking down the street, and then the streets start to get steeper and steeper, and then eventually you hit the end of the street and it turns into this trail, and you're already starting to get into the woods kind of. That's the trail I just came up, root-a-doot-a-doo, and then through these woods. Just popped from going up so much. That's how high this trail goes, people. work. So I think right there is my building, and right there is a building we've been working on with all the utility stuff. But yeah, so all sorts of things on these hills. Alright, well, that's about everything I wanted to cover in this video. I know it's kind of just scratching the surface of like what actually living here is like, but I want to just kind of hit the highlights. Overall, after being here for a month, Berkeley has turned out to be like a super cool place to live. You have San Francisco right across the bay, you have Oakland right next to us, you have like all this nature right around you, and I'm just like surrounded by all these crazy smart people working at the lab, so I'm like learning so many things that I never even knew there like were to learn. Yeah, I'm really glad I've grown to love it too, because when I first moved here I was terrified, and like it's always scary moving somewhere new because like you don't know the city, you don't know anybody. My apartment was tiny and expensive and like everything was new and stressful, but I don't think anyone should ever shy away from moving somewhere new, because whether you end up loving the place or not, you meet new people, you have new experiences, you gain culture, you get to know more about the world. Like there's just so many good things that come out of moving around and seeing new places, living new places. It's an awesome experience, and anyone should take advantage of it whenever they can, wherever you're going, whatever you're doing. Just getting out and seeing new things is. So that's my sappy moral part of this video. But anyways, thanks for watching, and subscribe for more content.